That is why Rishi Aurobindo used to say that this civilization's idea does not end with nation also. Nation is important. We have talked about creating a nation based on values, dharma, but does not end with nation. Nation is a stepping stone for universal well-being. Universal well-being is not even the end. You have to ensure that the Sakala Charachara Srishti, the entire creation, is taken care of. And then even there, your mission does not end. This nation's mission does not end. It ends in ultimately realizing the ultimate reality. Remember, we are one nation who are not believers. We don't believe. We realize. Belief is blind. Belief is questionless. You cannot question, that is belief. Here you have to experience it. You have to question it. One civilization which has grown on the strength of questioning, not in believing. That is why so rich. Where there is no questioning, you cannot have, that richness. According to Bible, the world was created in 3000 BC, some 5,000 years ago from now. The archaeologists, they find skeletons of humans which are 25,000 years old. They find the skeletons of dinosaurs which are, million years old, 2 million years old. Because you never questioned, you agreed. You believed in something. If you question, what will the answer you get? No. God is wise. So, when he created this universe in 3000 BC, he has kept some skeletons underneath this earth, which are 5 million old. You can get that answer. But a rational mind does not agree. Rational mind wants to answer, question. It does not really need answers. It only wants to question. This is one civilization that gives you scope for questioning. Question it. Find about it. It's a great civilization with great ideas. You only have to delve deep into it, you will get answers. You have to keep questioning. When we became independent, we all believed democracy is a good system for India. One man was there who said, no, India needs to be Ramarajya. That was Mahatma Gandhi. But everybody thought Ramarajya means he is talking about something very fundamentally wrong. It's a fundamentalist idea, religious communal idea he is talking about. Do you know, Ramarajya is the true participatory democracy, where every individual is a part of the statecraft. Democracy that we practice today is representative democracy, majoritarian democracy. Here, you need not have to be everybody a part of the statecraft. Majority have to be there. It doesn't mean it is bad. It doesn't mean with 100 faults. In democracy, dog is parliamentary. Raincoat is unparliamentary. We have to live with it. I don't have to tell you about the greatness of our democracy for people of Tamil Nadu. To run this democracy, you need great, wise people. Wise people of wisdom, Vidya Sagara, you need. Otherwise, it's very difficult. But we never thought that while this is the best, Nehru once said, democracy is the second best available form of governance. Then the questioner asked him, what is the best one? He said, yet to be invented. This is the available best. Is it the best? No, you can have better systems. Have we discussed about it? Have we thought about it? Do you know? There is a very interesting book. Those who are interested should read. Religions of Peace. The hidden history of the mankind. You know, while you are all talking about the nations, wars, democracy, capitalism, communism, I'm sure Bhagavati ji must have talked about capitalism, communism. We are all discussing about these things, but there are societies in this world which have been away from all this, leading a totally peaceful, aloof life from all these things. They're quite happy. You are struggling with these things, whether democracy is good or not, what is happening in Tamil Nadu is good or not, what is happening in Delhi is good or not. You are having all these problems. There is a dictionary of those societies which have been happy all through. They are happy when it was Hitler's rule. They are happy when it was Mussolini. They are happy when it was Roosevelt. They are happy when it was Churchill. Remember, democracy has produced all the four leaders. At the same time, democracy has produced Roosevelt. Democracy has produced Churchill. World prides over their leadership qualities, and we respect democracy. But democracy has produced Hitler. Democracy has produced Mussolini also. At the same time, it gives us enough indication that, countries need more than just political thought. You need more than that. So we have to get deeper into our wisdom. That is what people like Deendayal ji tried through their integral humanist theory. Go deep in, you will get so many such great ideas. One last thing I should mention. Today, we talk a lot about security of women. In Tamil Nadu, it is the other way. 130 fellows are secured by one woman. They are secure in a resort. But generally we talk about it. What does our great civilizational idea, national idea say? It doesn't talk about security of women at all. In fact, when this question was put to Swami Vivekananda, he immediately laughed loudly and said, securing women, security of women, you will protect women. Sakshat Jagannmata, Sakshat Durga, Sakshat Bhagavati, Mahishasura Mardini, and you want to protect her. Vivekananda says, forget about this whole idea of protecting. Don't think of, the protection means restricting the life of a woman. That is what we mean by protection. He says, no. Of course, you should not demean them. You should not exploit them. But in the name of protection, don't try to restrict them. So Vivekananda's answer was respect them. Respect is the culture of this land. Not protect, nor exploit, nor restrict, but respect. Respect women as women. No preconditions added. No, I will respect if you dress properly. No, I will respect if you behave properly. No. One of the most arrogant characters, I'm sorry, on record, just for the sake of understanding I'm saying, you come across was that of Draupadi. Had Draupadi agreed to the proposal of 5 villages, there would not have been a Mahabharata war. 17 lakh people would not have died. I think you all know that the proposal came that, why not ask for 5 villages and all the 5 brothers can have each one village for each brother. They can have their own kingdom. Krishna knew that had this proposal been put to Yudhishthir being Dharmaraj, he would immediately agree for it. He takes it to Draupadi. Draupadi says, you see, you ask Yudhishthir, it is his decision. If he wants to take it, let him take it. But tell him, that I am not going to settle for anything short of the blood of that fellow Dushasana. That is when we went for Mahabharata war. Did we say that Draupadi was arrogant? Yeah. We could have saved the lives of 17 lakh people. Did we say that? Instead, we said Mahasadhvi. Here it is respect. She had 5 husbands. We did not demean her. On the other hand, for demeaning her on that one issue, all that Duryodhana did was to call her Panchabhartruka. Who are you? After all, you have 5 husbands. He was punished with death. This is our civilization. So you have to look at things. Then you will find answers. But simply follow them. You have a set agenda from the West. Borrow it. You create a great constitution. We have a constitution. Very well drafted. Very good for India. We have amended it 130 times. Maybe we have to amend it further when occasions come. But we have a great constitution. Yet there are countries without constitution. For example, UK doesn't have any written constitution. Country is not just about constitution. Country is about a people with one common identity, which we call as Rastram, the word that Mukunda ji used. Deendayal ji was trying to reintroduce that concept, that value system, which he described as Ekatma Manavavad. I urge all of you to study it. Deendayal ji did not get enough time to give detailed interpretation of what he meant by many things, because his life was cut short. He started talking about Ekatma Manav Darshan sometime in 1964. He met with an untimely death in 1967. So he could not really take it forward to a very logical end to become something like Karl Marx theory of Das Kapital. But many of the youngsters here, many of the thinking people can take up that unfinished agenda of Deendayal ji and come up with models, come up with institutions, come up with ideas that suit 21st century. We are the only civilization which, as I said, has accepted ever-changing order, ever-changing. We do not insist that because in 7th century somewhere people wore burqa, in 21st century you should wear. We do not subscribe to that idea. Ever-changing social order. Come up with new ideas. One ground rule should be unchanging eternal values. These values are eternal. On the basis of these unchanging values, we have to build an ever-changing social order. That is the whole challenge before us. On the Punyatithi of Deendayal ji, let us accept this challenge and try and come up with newer ideas for the betterment of our society. Thank you.
The way a civilization is born determines its destiny. And this is where the Indian civilization, which was not born within the confines of city walls, but was born in the vast expanse of rivers, forests, and skies, is distinct and thereby enduring. And that subjective aspects of life that's way beyond the conventional idea of the nation state as we know it today forms the core of our culture. Thank you, Ramadhavji, for leaving us with these insightful thoughts. And on behalf of the Tamil Nadu Young Thinkers Forum, we commit to working on Deendayalji's ideas and taking it further in ways that can make a meaningful difference to a society. I now call upon Rajanji to felicitate Manya Mukundaji. Now I call upon Srinivasan to felicitate Sri Ram Madhavji. I now invite Sudarshan of India Foundation to deliver the vote of thanks.
First of all, thank you all for actively tweeting about this initiative. In spite of the ongoing drama in Tamil Nadu, we have successfully trended in Chennai, which is hashtag DDU100. Thank you very much. At the outset, on behalf of India Foundation, Tejas Foundation, who partnered with us for this initiative, also it's our debut initiative with the Tamil Nadu Young Thinkers Forum. We'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Saraswati Rajamaniji for being here. When we met her 3 days back, she said that I'll be the first person who will come to your hall, and she was a woman of her word, and she was here first, and she's still here. She said, I'll come back. So that's her commitment towards the cause. We'd like to thank Sri S.P. Narayanaswamiji. He's from Malaysia. As you know, he was part of the INA there. He was coincidentally here. Thank you very much for being with us. Of course, Sri Ram Madhavji, who readily agreed for us to organize this in Chennai, because like he said, this was Deendayalji's Punyatiti, and we felt it was the opportune time to organize this seminar. Manya C.R. Mukunda ji, who readily agreed to be with us, thank you very much. He's going back straight away after this seminar. He's just come for this seminar. Professor B.P. Sharma ji, Professor